Lake Sakakawea obviously is a huge body of water, and what we're fishing out here is structure. And what we're finding is that the fish are hanging around fairly sharp structure that goes from very deep water, 80, 90, 100 foot deep, all the way up to most of them are topping out in that 20, 25 foot zone. But with all this structure here, it's real important to search around and look for fish. If you just fish down the side of a break, drift down it or drag down it, well, you're going to spend a lot of time in dead zones. So what we're doing is actually driving in and out of that deep water, up to the shallow, out to the deep, looking for individual fish or maybe 2 or 3 fish together. And then what we want to do is position our boats so we're right on top of those fish. A lot of the fish that we're finding are related to the smelt. There's a pretty hard band of smelt, like a concentration of them, from 32 to about 35, 40 feet. And what we're finding is that up on top of them, like in 25, 30 feet, we're finding a lot of the smaller fish. Down in the smelt, we're pushing the smelt around a hair deeper than the smelt. That's where we're finding the little bit bigger fish. So what you want to do when you see a nice big fish, and by big what I mean is a lot of yellow in the arc, what you want to do then is position your boat. What I like to do is actually use my trolling motor. I keep it down so that when I'm driving around I can quickly position us. And what do I mean by that? If I'm going into the wind and I mark some fish, I just simply go a hair upwind of them, hit that anchor, that'll slide back just a little bit and you'll be positioned right on top of them. If you aren't driving into the wind, say you're driving downwind and you kind of drive past the fish, what you want to do then is scroll back with your unit, put your cursor right on the fish, waypoint that fish, and then drive back around and let your boat come back right on top of that waypoint and anchor up right there so that again you're right on the fish. So again, Sakakawea, a lot of structure. Don't just fish structure. Fish individual fish and you'll be a lot more successful.